whatever you tolerate or you compromise and allow, whatever fruits are produced from that, you can't complain about the results that you're getting if you are the one allowing it, if you're the one tolerating it. You're never going to change what you continue to tolerate. That is so important, that whatever you continue to tolerate, you're not going to change. So you have to get to the point on certain things that you're not willing to tolerate it anymore. Like, I'm not willing to tolerate this behavior anymore. And all you got to do is look at the results and the fruits from that behavior, from that pattern, from that habit. It doesn't matter how you developed it. You might have developed a certain pattern or habit from how you were raised, or a really traumatizing time in your life, or a difficult time. It might be coming out of some pain that you've experienced, but it's always going to produce its like kind. So I got to the point where actually my husband brought it to light, and he was like, well, you deserve what you're getting, so don't complain about it. And as mad as that made me feel when he said that, it was true. You know, you deserve. Here's a really good example. Let's say you have a friendship, or there's a relationship, and the relationship is always got complaining, gossiping, problems, never, that person doesn't want to change. They don't want to do what they have to do. You're spending all this time on the phone with them, and it's not going anywhere. Nothing's coming out of it. They're not changing. You're feeling exhausted after the call. And this is like a never-ending thing for years, because you want to hold on to that relationship, or it's, for whatever reason. Well, how you feel after that, and the frustration that you might feel, you're probably going to share with whoever's closest to you, which is your spouse. You're going to be like, oh yeah, I had a call with so-and-so, and now she's going through this and this and that, So you're now unloading whatever it is that you've just consumed from that person onto whoever's closest to you, which is not fair. First of all, it's not fair. But second of all, you almost deserve what you're getting, because you're allowing it. You're continuing to engage in something that you already know is producing those types of fruits, those results, but yet you continue to keep walking in it. And the thing is like, why do we do that? We do it for multiple reasons. One could be that you don't want to hurt that person's feelings. You maybe have been close to them for a long time. You want them to like you. You don't want to cause any stress. Or maybe you're just believing and hoping that person changes, so you continue to keep walking alongside them. You have hope, and so you're carrying their burden. And yes, like, God wants us to carry each other's burdens, but at some point that person has to want to change. Just because you want them to change doesn't mean they have that deep desire. And you could be actually enabling them to continue doing the same things, because you're telling them, oh yeah, you're listening to them. Oh yeah, I understand. So it's almost like they're going to you for that comfort, that reassurance. Yeah, I know it's hard, And really, maybe what you should be saying is, you know what? I understand it's hard, it's difficult, you're going through a difficult time, but what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You're going to keep complaining to me about it every day, or what can you do? Let's figure this out. Do you want to figure it out or not? And sometimes the truth, as hard as it is to say, and it's hard to also receive, but that can set that person free, can help wake them up. So you have to want that person to do better in a way that you're willing to step back and let them figure it out sometimes. So these areas in our life that we develop, these patterns and these habits that we allow, there's a lot of things that we can't change. We're not going to be able to change everything and everybody and the whole world, but we can start with our home, and we can start with ourselves, and not in a way that we have so much emphasis on ourselves in a narcissistic type way, but it's so we can do better to then be better and then produce better, because that's how you make a difference. That's how you change the family. That's how you cultivate a healthy home, by you choosing to say, you know what, I'm not going to allow this anymore. Maybe something that you allowed in the past because you were raised that way, and you say, this stops with me. I'm not going to allow this anymore, and we're going to change right now. It's going to be difficult, but I'm I'm going to be better, and I'm going to do better, and I'm going to let go of some of the negative things that I'm bringing that are producing things that are harming my family and my kids, such as could be compulsive shopping. That's a big one for women. It's a massive, massive problem of consumerism, not just shopping, but that impulse, compulsive, over and over and over and over, really robs your life more than you think, because it is time consuming and it's a lot of money obviously going out. So it's finding that healthy balance of creating a healthy lifestyle, a beautiful home, a nice place, being open to, God wants us to live in abundance, and he wants us to enjoy things. And, you don't want to live so frugal that you never enjoy life. That's not living. But it's just understanding when we know, okay, these habits are out of control and they're producing negative fruit. That's when it's a good time to get clarity, make those changes, and stop tolerating those things. Stop allowing those things. Just look at the results, because the results always tell the truth. Now, if you're going through a hard time, or your friend's going through a hard time, and they're going through a season of difficulties, trials, where they need a breakthrough, maybe they're dealing with a loss of something, a business or a loved one, and they're just going through a grieving state, you love that person, you want to walk alongside them. It might take a year for them to unravel that pain, or gain control and be able to get clarity and really put their life back together. Because when somebody's life crumbles, it takes much longer to put it back together. It takes time to put it back together. It's like, because they're digging out. It's not like you're, like, for example, let's say you have a business and that business goes under. It's not like you're just starting a business all over. You're digging out from the ground, so you're starting in a negative to get your way out of it. And not everything's going to be perfect. So you're walking alongside that person. Maybe they have health issues and they're dealing with that, and they're sharing with you the not so perfect issues. That's different. That's totally different than what I was referring to with the chronic problems that somebody might be bringing on themselves or causing, and then complaining about it, and then you're talking to them about it, and it's a never-ending cycle that goes on for years. You have to decipher the difference, obviously. Like, is this a pattern? Is this person's having the same issue over and over, but yet they're causing it? If somebody is always broke and they have an issue, and they're always broke no matter what, but yet they're always at the store, or they're always out to eat, or they're always on vacation, but yet they're struggling and complaining, like their habits could be producing the results that they're getting. So not every time, people get ailments and sicknesses, even if they live a healthy life. It could happen, to anybody. So it's deciphering the difference between somebody who is just chronically going through the same thing over and over, for a decade, and they don't want to change it. They're dumping it on you. You're walking with them. You could be enabling them. So just to clear the air, there are differences, because we're all in different seasons in life. Some seasons are harder than others. We all go through those difficult times. But your friendships should sharpen each other. You should have a friendship that not only walks with you and is there for you, but also provides resources and provides things. But you have to be willing to possibly make those changes too. If they point out, hey, this could be why you're going through this or whatever. So we also have to be honest with ourselves on saying, oh, well, maybe it is me. Maybe I do need to change. Maybe it's me. Nobody ever wants to admit that it could be me. It's always the other person. I mean, I did that a lot of times in my marriage, and sometimes it was, but sometimes it was me. And when I finally got down to it, I just thought, man, it could possibly be me. You have to humble yourself, get honest with yourself, because you can't change the world around you until you first change yourself.